things don't happen, okay? We go get for Yeri today inside this program, waiting at the developments, we don't go on and out prepare we young darling Leone Star for tomorrow Tuesday game. And we as well go Yeri waiting the FA president for Nigeria talk. That what the way he say no go down well at all, it no go down well at all. It's not sweet, it's not fine. Anyway, it is inside the program for you. We as well want to look at the free education. Remember, say inside Parliament, they don't go put plenty money. 22% of the country in budget to we education, okay? We get for no waiting they happen almost exactly then they pay for, because we don't hear different figures. So the caretaker inside Parliament he give me one figure, the Minister of Finance give me another figure, when the caretaker again appear on Aljazera he give me another figure of the number of picking them where then they pay for. You know easy. This na your program weird no go no side I come back just now.
Hello, my name is Sexy K. Welcome to my channel, New Looks.
Yes, New Looks. This channel is very new and the subscriber base is too small. Well, one way you can support to the growth of this channel is for you to subscribe now. Well, to do so is very simple. All what you have to do is to press this red subscribe button. You are not yet done. Press the notification bell and select the bell with the word all. Good. Thank you very much. By doing so, you'll be notified anytime we post a video on this channel. Thank you and God bless you.
Don't stop.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Welcome back. This is the program we had. My name na Aliyu. If you just join me up today, na the very first time where you join me inside the program. This program they for tell you waiting they happen inside we yard when we country Sierra Leone. Okay, we call them we yard, and we as well they tell you things them where you don't see, but we analyze them for you in a bigger way so that you go understand proper waiting at that thing where you don't see and waiting a day after. Okay. So, my name is Aliyu, and this is the program we had. Normally, now we took in there, me and my brother Justin, but it's unfortunate that Justin, then days they are so very tight up and not able for come and join we. But I hope say by Saturday, go down a bit less busy way going for join we inside with program, okay? So, we start. Leone Star get game tomorrow, but the first game with Nigeria be end up 4-4, okay? Also in Nigeria give we 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-1 inside first half, and then we can equalize everything inside the second half. But after the game, the Nigeria president, the FA for the Nigeria Football Association, not be happy at all, and he say sort of words them how not to Sierra Leone for able for can all Nigerian to 4-4 for draw with Nigeria. Salone, we're not at the same level, same ranking. Yes, in terms of football ranking, Nigeria they above we. But we get record. Now like 10 years they come so now, you know, no country no able for can beat we inside we had. No football team. 10 years. The national team. 10 years. So we get record. And even the time the way Nigeria get serious player them, we dey hold them to draw, and we don't even beat them. The time where they get the Wanko Kano, the Finidi George, and you name them, we don't draw, we don't beat them as well. So we get record over them. But first, let me listen to the Nigeria FA president, where even they talk about how he feel disappointed with him boys them, And waiting eager for say concerning we yard. We now we yon yard. Let me listen to I come back just now.
It's not because of losing. It's not because we won't qualify for the Nations Cup. It's certainly because this is towards the end of the year. This is our last match at home. You know the way, the passion, the love Nigerians have for this game. It's football. Definitely it's football. It can go either way. But what happened to us? Were we complacent? Were we just so comfortable that we're leading 4-0 and all of a sudden the goals start coming in? At the end of the day, nobody's going to call your name. Everybody's the coach. And how much you pay? That is the truth. But unfortunately, he's not going to be the one he's not the one on the pitch. I'm not the one on the pitch. I saw the reaction of your captain after they scored the fourth goal, and I shed tears for the first time in a long time. That spirit of competition is not there anymore, to me, and that's the truth. I'm not the coach. If I were the coach, there are some people who say that there are some people that will not come to the team again, and that's the truth. Nigeria has 200 million people. We are 11. We should consider ourselves privileged playing for the national team, and that's the truth. We should consider ourselves privileged playing for the national team. It hurts me so deep. It hurts all of us. I cannot even think of anything else. Because we put in a lot. I did a checklist yesterday. The flights, the immigration, custom, everything. Just to make sure that everything goes seamlessly. Should I call this a wake-up call? No, I won't. We're woken up. This is Nigeria. It's a big country. We don't wake up playing Sierra Leone. You wake up playing Brazil. You wake up playing Argentina. You wake up playing Senegal. So please. If it was only a scoreless draw, it would have been a different ballgame. From the defense to the midfield of attack. That will make us be that green, white, green that we are, proud footballing nation. It's for us to go to Sierra Leone and beat them that 4-0 on reply. It's not winning. Winning is an understatement. It's to give them that 4-0 and make sure they don't score one. That is the only thing we'll do from the blast of the whistle to the end of that game. I'm also bothered about our ranking. I'm bothered about so many things that possibly people are not bothered about. We take the blame every day. When I sat down to look at the checklist, what has not been done? Ask him, I've called the secretary, called the team doctor, called everything. I'm the president, but I took charge because of the importance of this game to you and to Nigerians. So please, I'm very emotional now. I feel very pained. I feel extremely pained. I'm not going to lie to you. When I was coming, oh, cheer them up. No, I'm not going to cheer up. I can't cheer you up and remain pained. No. Let us suffer the emotions together. I won't cheer anybody up. Not anymore. So please, I've told you, and I mean it. You should go. I'm going to be sitting with your coach. There are some things we are not going to accept anymore. When I saw your captain, I saw his mood, I knew. Because he's one person that loves this country beyond comprehension. If everybody can demonstrate that. So please, won't take the blame. But the beauty about falling down is be resurgent enough to bounce back. Bounce back in a grand style. Because what you've done to them now is that you've given them confidence. Nigeria is beatable. Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. They want to go there. I wish Yobo, he would have wished, oh, if only I could get into the field as a defender to defend this last game. The same thing me. I'm talking very seriously. must re-engineer this team. We must go to Freetown. We must beat them in Freetown by those 4 goals. That we know truly that the Eagles landed. We must do that. So please, please, please. Otherwise, like I can tell you, it's the truth. If all those players that many of them play in national team, the highest player is Sky Kamara playing in FC Minnesota. That's it. Leicester, Everton, Rangers, the biggest clubs. But the important thing is that we're Nigerians. Even though we fall, but let's get up bigger. So please, we should double our effort, triple our effort, and go to Freetown and win that game by 4-0, not 3. I know why. It is very symbolic for us to win by 4-0, so that they will know that what happened in Nigeria was a fluke. Thank you very much.
That's narrating the Nigeria Football Association and president didn't get for say after the game to invoice them. They feel disappointed. Anyway, but after the game again, we see we caretaker, they go on Twitter, then he tweets, he say, "Brave Lion Hearts, our Leone Stars, level up from 4-0 to 4-4 shows we are not taking defeat this time. You have made us proud, Leone Stars. Way!" That's not from the caretaker. But now, the thing now, when the Eagle, Super Eagle, go get for return, the return leg into we yard, yeah? He get for talent for say, then they come with one mat for can make sure say they beat the Leone Stars. But we see say people them inside we yard, the supporters them, stakeholders them, even government officials them from the caretaker take and they try to motivate the team.
If we the chances of our qualification is hinged on this match against Nigeria. So it means that we really have so much to put into this match, and so much are we going to put into this match. A win against Nigeria, like Eric mentioned earlier, will get us to 5 points, which means we'll now be in pole position with our destiny in our hands, with 2 matches to go in 2021. In March, to be specific, on the 22nd and the 30th of March. Those 2 matches will come up, one against Lesotho in Lesotho, and then the final match against Benin in Benin.
In Freetown.
In Freetown. So winning this match against Nigeria and then going over to Lesotho, oh my God, the Benin match here will rock Sierra Leone. So we're going to do everything humanly possible within the laws of the game, I must say, to ensure that victory is assured. Again, I'm not talking from the technical point of view. The technical coaches who are here, they will tell you for sure. They don't make promises. And for sure, as football authorities, we can't make promises. But we are going to ensure that everything that is needed to be provided for the boys will be provided, including motivation. And hopefully today, like he mentioned, HE will visit their training, and if he goes there today, it will not be the first time he will be doing this. I remember he did this sometime in August of 2018 or 2019 before the team played against Liberia. He visited the training at the football academy, spoke to them, motivated them, gave them assurances. So if he will be there again today to give them assurances, I think it will be good for us, and that will be an added boost to them. Because I remember when we were in Nigeria, the Edo State governor went to the training of the Nigerian team, spoke to them. So, again, it's all part of the process of build up and keeping to motivate these boys to ensure that they're able to deliver. So, hopefully, we're able to get the much desired results. But should we not be able to get the win and we get a draw, we still mathematically are not out yet. But in that situation, our destiny will not be in our hands. We'll have to rely on results elsewhere to get us through. I.e., for example, exactly. So, i.e., for example, Nigeria to beat Lesotho and Benin, and also Lesotho to beat Benin to give us a chance. So all of those permutations are what we want to save ourselves from and keep our destiny in our hands by, getting a resounding victory against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And we're hopeful
They are coming with a vengeance.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Because they've gotten a flag from their people for allowing the underdogs, as we call the Leone's team, to come back 4-0 to a 4-4 draw. So they are coming for the Leone Stars.
Yeah, I know, but they are coming nervously.
So now the question now, Leone Star don't go draw out with Super Eagle. Then go allow Super Eagle for come beat we or draw with we inside Riyadh until we meet into that particular day when at tomorrow and get the final result. Let me keep on motivating the boys, and then we go know Usai and waiting will get for happen. But unfortunately, because of the COVID, we not therefore able to go watch we team at the national stadium when they play. But other television stations, them like AYV, like SABC, go get for bring the game come to you live. But we go try for bring come the commentary to you, so you yourself go able for follow as the game they go on. But anyway, that's not for Leone Star. We own Leone Star. Anyway, now let me go inside education. As we see Usai the free primary education or the free education in the priority program for this new direction. Well, what did happen? We see inside the Minister of Finance go to Parliament and go read budget. And inside the budget, 22% of that budget day will make up of 1.54 trillion now in the go to education. Inside there, you get free primary education, you get free education, you get tertiary education, you get teacher payment, you get this and that. But first, how much really then they pay for this free education?
Government is allocating 1.54 trillion to the education sector, representing 22% of the total budget. This will support the continued delivery of the free education program, salaries of teachers and other support to basic secondary education, salaries of staff and other support to higher tertiary education. The sum of 152 billion is provided for technical and higher education, including 100 billion for grant in tertiary institutions, 11 billion as grant in aid, and 4.8 billion for the student loan scheme, and 5.4 billion for technical and vocational education. The sum of 30 billion is allocated for basic and secondary school education, including 11 billion for grant in aid for government boarding schools, and 4.7 billion for the coordination of free quality education. In addition, the sum of 11.6 billion is allocated for devolved functions in the education sector. The sum of 345.2 billion is allocated to the domestic capital budget to the education sector, of which 257.7 billion will support the free quality school education, covering procurement of teaching and learning materials, school fees, subsidy, school feeding programs, examination fees for MPSC Becker. Whilst additional 10 million is provided for welfare and hygiene package for girls. In addition, 10.1 billion is allocated for the rehabilitation of schools and body homes, as well as the establishment of laboratories in senior secondary schools in major towns. The World Bank has committed 150 billion for the free quality school education project and Badia and Ofi.
We see inside the caretaker been going to Parliament and he go give one figure. And then the Minister of Finance been give another figure. This make the leader of the main opposition party, Chinoba, be click and come up with this particular thing. We be not watch them. Some of you be not listen or watch them, but let's just listen and quick, because plenty things that they will our local analyze concerning this and waiting a talk again. Few days ago na Aljazera. Let's listen first to the one na Parliament.
And Mr. Speaker, again this morning, like the President's speech stated, those that are receiving benefit from the free quality education were tagged at 2 million. But a few days ago, a statement in the form of a release from the Ministry of Finance gave us a figure that is less than 2 million. The figure of itself, Mr. Speaker, the figure that was published was approximately 1.85 million. 1.85 million. The Ministry of Finance confirmed that they have paid second term fees, even though we are now on the third term, but that's okay. But that they have paid fees for 1,800,000 plus students. And it's in black and white, and it was published by the Ministry of Finance. The nearest decimal could have been 1.85 or 1.9, but 100,000 difference is a huge chunk. So again, for the speech writers, let them make sure and ensure all the time that they get their figures right before passing them over to His Excellency the President for his pronouncement. Because his words are policy. I maintained that the last time and I will repeat that again.
Fine. So you don't see it? According to what the caretaker read, he say then don't pay for about 2 million picking them. Okay, in not up there, the Minister of Finance the other day come back and say they don't pay for 1.8 something million picking them. You know, each to 2 million. But what did they happen? Almost really, then they pay for we picking them. When now this free education, what did exactly happen? Anyway, let me just listen now, as we don't hear the controversy between the Minister of Finance and the caretaker. Let me listen now. What did the caretaker himself talk na Aljazera as even talk about the same free education? Let's just listen the figure where Uncle Madabio being get for say. When they come back just now.
Already we have free quality education. We are paying for over 2.5 million kids in this country.
Hey, Uncle. Uncle, who's one at the right figure now? 1.8 something million, 2 million, or 2.5 billion. You see, when Uncle been go now Parliament, he go say 2 million. The finance minister can say 1.8 something million. Then we get a difference of 100,000. Picking the way that they pay, they're not accountable for. So, for let you say, we account for the amount now, when you know the figure, where they pay for. But if caretaker no know more than they pay for, finance minister they give you own price. So, how they go be accountable to we? Anyway, free education is equals to free addition of the free education number for picking them. And not up there. These are where people don't torment, because now there always a question, waiting now the quality now inside this free. Anyway, Papa they try, at least we get free education. No matter if they add the figure. Uncle Mada, finance minister, who that really they play with the figure? Who that the try for play on this addition? Or for say free education means say now people for just the add waiting they want for add from 1.8 to 2 million now 2.5. Ibabala. No bo. It's Ibabala. Anyway, let's tell you this other thing. The military, the security forces, then they can get increase of salary of 25%. That is good. But why just the security sector for now? Why? Anyway, I just come for camp people no more small bits. Because I again, now that same waiting the caretaker they talk say they not ever lock the country. They not ever lock the country.
At the moment, no, because data and science tells us we are getting very little cases at the moment. So we are very much on the watch. We have all the pillars supporting the response system in place, and we are alert. But at the moment, we are not thinking about locking down at all. In fact, as a matter of fact, we have never really locked down as others have done. On 2 occasions, we had to do a 3-day area-specific lockdowns so that we can pursue certain issues that we really wanted to achieve at the time.
We have declared a state of public emergency, suspended all commercial flights, and closed all land and river borders to the movement of people. All educational institutions, from early childhood education centers to tertiary education institutions, we close today, Tuesday, 31st of March 2020, until further notice. In my first address to the nation, I had indicated that it was not a matter of whether, but when. Ladies and gentlemen, the when is here. I have called this press conference today to announce that Sierra Leone has registered its index case. Case number 1 is imported. I repeat, case number 1 is imported. He is a male, 37 years old, and came to Sierra Leone from France on Air Brussels flight on the 16th of March 2020. He was immediately placed in quarantine. He was tested at the end of his quarantine period, and his result came back as positive. A number of additional measures are in effect starting today, and I strongly urge strong compliance from every citizen. These will affect the transportation sector, traditional practices, religious practices, trading, entertainment, etc. The National COVID-19 Response Secretariat, led by Brigadier Kelly Conte, we announced the full raft of measures immediately after. Let me reiterate, this is not a lockdown. This is not a lockdown.
Caretaker, wait, I'm not being saying you come and talk it, I'm not being saying you talk. But still, I'd want to defend you, say they not lock the country, but you don't talk and say they lock the airport, lock the border, waiting. So not a lockdown, not a lock country. Yeah, but lockdown different. It's different. We work no they go on, no nothing, a lockdown. But they lock, okay, I say, I don't know. Anyway, what do you think about what the caretaker say and what them in do now lockdown, not a lockdown? Let me comment down for me in the comment section. Tomorrow, we'll bring on the commentary for you on the Leone Star and Nigeria game, okay? So, until we meet again for the game tomorrow, my name is Aliyu, and this is a program we had. Please, God bless you. If you not subscribe it, knock the subscribe button, and then you press the notification bell so you get notification anytime we post a video. And then please, the likes, very important. Press for me likes button. Plenty people who watch the program right now, but we not give it too much likes. Let the likes then they go up. Please, 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 please. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have a very, very good night.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.